Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the very first episode of Solo Living in Taipei. Today is Sunday, which means it's laundry day. Sunday is the only day that I can do my laundry. Back in Indonesia, I always had a nanny, so laundry was never something I cared or put into my schedule. My clothes were always clean, neatly folded, and perfectly ironed. I never really noticed or questioned it. It was just done. Laundry was something my nanny would take care of, so I never had to think about it or put any effort in it. We would have clean, perfectly ironed clothes every single day. But now that I'm living on my own, I gotta do what I have to do. And I would say it's pretty time consuming. I do not enjoy doing it. But this dirty clothes will not wash on its own, so I still have to do what I have to do. And I guess these are the little things that I took for granted when I was little, and it makes me think of home. Since I wake up a little bit later today, I do take my time to prepare my breakfast. I didn't have anything in fridge. I was too lazy to go out, so I prepare myself my very own comfort food, which I believe every Indonesian knows this. It's Milo with cream crackers. So what you do is you just soak the crackers in the Milo and it just tastes like home. It's very good and it's comforting in a way. Good morning, everyone. It has been a very slow morning. I did my laundry, currently having my breakfast while watching the live stream of Alex Hannell climbing the 101, and it's streaming live on Netflix. So I'm just curious. I didn't know him. I've never heard of him, but everyone in Taipei have been talking about him. My French teacher who loves rock climbing, she my French teacher who loves rock climbing, she was really such a fan of him. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm having my Milo with crackers, which is one of my favorite things to have. What you do is you dip it in so it gets soggy. So far he has been climbing for 1 hour 17 minutes. It's so scary because I don't think he has the safety harness to hold him.
He's about to climb without his feet. If he is gonna indeed campus, here he goes. My goodness.
That is crazy. Well, it was supposed to air yesterday, but yesterday it was raining, so I think he postponed it to today, which is Sunday. And my French teacher, she was supposed to watch it yesterday then because she really loves it and she wants to watch it live. So she was sharing about buying binoculars to see him clearly because it's huge and he's a tiny person.
He's made it to the 101st floor where he is now about to be greeted by our own Mark Rover, who's standing by. Mark, pretty lucky to be witnessing it right now. He's done it.
God, he actually made it 101, you guys. That's crazy. While I was still in my bed, someone actually climbed the 101. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know this guy, but like watching someone climb 101 is always cool. But yeah, I'm gonna wash up. I'm gonna go to church later and I don't know, probably go to coffee shop and do some editing or learn French. I don't know. Sun is bright today, which is nice, and I should go for a run. But I don't want Go for a run. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully I'm not lazy tonight. Let's go.可以刷载具吗？
没有载具哦，我们是传统发票，用什么方式支付？
刷卡。
好的。你要往上改。谢谢。可以了。稍等一下发票哦。
发票。
不用吗？谢谢。
So I got myself a honey milk tea before going to church. I went to a church nearby my house. It was literally just 2 minutes walking, but I didn't get to record a lot of things in church because still trying to be respectful. I did find a coffee shop which is about 15 minutes walking from the church. So I head there to work a little, and it was a pretty nice coffee shop. Fun fact about me is that every time I go to a coffee shop, I will always order a latte, an iced latte, because I love milk in my coffee and I always love iced drinks. The only time I do not drink ice is when I have my period. So after working for a bit, I decided to learn French and revise my French because I have been learning French for quite some time, and this time I am learning through watching some YouTube videos because there are a lot of informational and educational resources on YouTube where you get to practice your listening as well as speaking. And that's just something that I really love about free resources on YouTube. So I have been learning French right now by watching a podcast. There's this one girl, her name is Mariam Adira. I think if I'm not pronouncing her name wrong. And she is creating a podcast regarding business, self-motivation, those kind of stuff, which I really enjoy listening to her. So I watch her podcast because her podcasts are in French, and then she also provides the subtitles. So I can then turn on the YouTube subtitles as well and make it translate into English so that I can have both subtitles. So if I don't understand something or a new word, I just write it here in my notes. See, these notes are pretty new, so it's like empty. I just thought that I want to buy a notebook that could fit in my backpack or in my purse pretty well, so I got like a smaller notepad. So when I'm in the MRT or somewhere, I could just bring it in my purse and review it. That is the idea of buying a small purse. Have I done it? No, I have not done it so far. I brought it everywhere, but I never really review my vocabulary. So I hope one day when I get bored, I can just open my notebook and review my French. Ok, aujourd'hui, t'es peut-être pas encore bien. T'es peut-être pas encore. Tu te sens vraiment. Tu te sens vraiment. C'est que juste dans mes cas. Il y a il y a vraiment une tendance qui est fatigante, c'est de qui est fatigante. Il y a une tendance. I think that is it for today's video. I'm going to continue today's studying, but I am running out of memories. It says 3 minutes there, so I have to shut down my camera because I don't have any more memories. But yeah, it's 5 p.m. right now and the sun is about to set. Oh, the sky is so pretty. Wait, hold on, let me show you. Anyway, I was about to say that there is a puff store. Well, not a puff store, but a bakery that sells puffs, and 5 minutes walk. So it's good to walk for a bit. So I walked through Carrefour and I think I want to get something here. It's bringing me childhood memories. I love eating this with Milo. It's Maisong so I think I'm gonna get both. Yeah. They only sell this in Carrefour. They don't sell it in Shendians.泡芙
一个，那什么口味？
等一下，我要一个提拉米苏，然后，它可以放多久啊？
提拉米那个是冰淇淋。
对。
对。如果说你不吃，你放在冷冻至少再放1个月。
哦，那我要2个牛奶。等一下，一个牛奶，一个草莓，一个提拉米苏。
牛奶、草莓、提拉米苏。
对。
牛奶、草莓，草莓就是那个
好，
提拉米苏。
好，可以刷载具吗？
只有现金。
哦，好，没关系。
看下来了。390。
谢谢。谢谢。I finally bought the puffs that I have been craving for quite some time now. It's actually kind of like an ice cream because they keep it frozen, but it's really tasty and it's 35 NT for each, which I think is really cheap. On my way back, I passed through a park near my place and it's always nice to stop for a while and just see people doing or going about their day with their puppies, with their kids, the elderlies doing their sports, and I think it's just refreshing to see the sunset after a long day. So I guess this is it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoy my very first vlog. I am definitely not an expert in this, but I do love documenting parts of my life here in Taipei. I hope you do enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it, and I hope I see you guys in the next vlog. Bye bye.